And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Simpkins' shot is off. Pass to Lee. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
To the inside. From 8 feet away, that shot is off. Here's Florida now. It's a three-point game.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
Pass to Evans. There's a screen. First quarter of play, a minute in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's Lee. Puts up a three. But again, it's Florida from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Simpkins. The three is up. He buries it from three.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
The layup off target. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Johnson passes to Simpkins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Florida, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The three-pointer off the mark. It's Johnson with a drive. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Evans, that's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Lee. Down low. To the middle. There's the steal. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. "16 feet out." Florida with another miss. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
.124 left in the first quarter of the game. There's a screen. Going inside. And that one, good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Deflects the pass. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
One second left. And that's not gonna go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
Now here's Stewart, still without a bucket. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Ingram. Florida moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
You can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there. You are in rare company.
Florida shooting their first free throw tonight. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Florida timeout call.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let 'em hear it. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Florida foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Outside, Brown. Outside, Ingram. From the high post. He's off on that one. And here's Stewart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stewart. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Lee. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And Florida leads by 1.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Stewart. The 3 ball. He can't get it to go. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Right wing. Here's Lee. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Stewart. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the left side wing. Misses from close range.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Like it's the weekend. The high life, we can celebrate tonight. You can't
the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month.
And lately, both teams have been shooting the lights out. You know, each is hoping that this trend continues moving forward.
A minute 4 left in the first half. Pass to Lee. Fires the 3. And he recovers it. Florida with another miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Simpkins. Rebound Florida.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. It's in.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You take a look at the visitors. Hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Florida with the ball. They trail by 1. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Here's Evans. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds in the game. And for Florida, to the right side. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Simpkins. Hits a 3-pointer. Simpkins has got 6.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And for Florida. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Offensive rebound. They set the pick to the inside. Second chance shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
3-1. Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Florida shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Puts up a three. Connects from downtown. Simpkins has got 9 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Florida trails by 4. And there's the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Florida shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Florida, 0. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Here's Evans, currently averaging 5 points a game. Can't hit that one. Here's Lee. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The game now all tied up. Give him 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Shooting around 41%. Outside Johnson. Pass to Evans. Here's Simpkins. 9 points in the game. And it's blocked. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. And Florida leads by 2.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. switch here. Ingram's checked in. For Florida, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. Out to the right wing. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Evans. From downtown. Rebound Florida.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Lee. 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. All alone, and he nails the jumper. And Florida leads by 1. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Stewart outside. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Lee. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Johnson on the wing. Off with the layup. Well, Florida's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Florida moving the ball around. Fades and shoots. Takes a step back. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Stewart. Here's the pick. From the arc. Fires in the triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Stewart against Ingram. Inside. Ingram on the wing. It's deflected.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Stewart outside. Pass to Phillips. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Lee. The release. Oh, it misses.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Simpkins. No one near him. Yes, sir! Count it! Florida trails by 5. Here's Lee. Oh, he can't hit it! Oh, deflected. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson inside.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Good again that time. And out of bounds. Florida will have it. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. He got it.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Florida foul. Number 42, second
that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. For Florida, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
At the line for Florida, number 9. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. Hits both from the stripe.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Florida now.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And And an intentional foul right there.
0. First personal foul, 5th team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Fires the three. Oh, the shot is off. It's a victory for the road team in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long and good night, everyone.